Well, today on Fast and Delicious, we're talking peppers because May the 5th is National Chipotle Day. Now, I'm not talking about the Chipotle fast food restaurant chain. I'm talking about those dried jalapeños that are oh so good, especially when you make them into a sauce, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to take some Chipotle peppers from a can and we're going to blend it with some Veganaise, which you can use also mayonnaise, and we're going to make a dipping sauce that when you taste it with an artichoke is sublime, and it's really fast to make. So, what do we start with? Well, we'll start with Veganaise. We just take a little bit of Veganaise and we're going to use some of that and blend it with some Chipotle peppers. Now the question is which Chipotle pepper to use. These are all different brands that you can find in your standard Mexican supply store. Now if you don't have a Mexican supply store, usually you can find at least one of these brands in the specialty food section, Mexican food section. But what you want to do is make sure you're getting dried Chipotle peppers, and they're usually in a puree paste. And what we're going to do is we're going to strain that paste and turn it into just a nice blended sauce that we can blend with the Veganaise. And together, So we're going to start with the Chipotle in an adobo sauce. This one is from Clemente, and we're told it's very good. Never used it before, so we'll give it a shot. Easy to open. And there you go. There is a puree of delicious Chipotles. And then what you do is we pour those into a nice strainer like that. And then with a spoon, we're going to try and just puree them through the strainer to get all the good juices. You're going to leave a little bit of the Chipotles behind, but you're getting all the good stuff. Now I use Veganaise. You could use mayonnaise in this dish as well. But Veganaise is great. It doesn't have any eggs in it. And it blends up really well with the Chipotle. And you put in a couple of good spoons of that and blend it up. And you can see how nice and pink it's starting to get. This will be delicious, spicy, and a little bit creamy. And of course, a key ingredient in this dish is a lime. Like anything delicious from Mexico, a little lime will give it an extra boost. And we're going to put the juice of this lime into this mixture. And then, again, stir it up a little bit more. See how we're going. Ooh, muy bueno. A little bit of salt, and I think we'll be ready to roll. So now we've got a beautiful artichoke, and we're going to use this with our dipping sauce, our Chipotle dipping sauce. So what's nice to do with an artichoke is to trim the leaves. It makes it dipping and handling them a lot more pleasant because you don't get those little spikes burrowing itself into your hands. And it's a prettier presentation. But it takes a little more time to do the trimming, but it's worth it. It's not that long. And wait till you see the finished product. It looks great. Now this quick and easy way to cook an artichoke means just taking the artichoke after you've trimmed off the leaves a bit, and you just slice it lengthwise in half. And then you've got these two beautiful pieces of artichoke. Aren't they just gorgeous? Now I put them in a nice microwavable Pyrex dish like this, and I'll put some water on them. There, olive oil. Put a little olive oil on top of the artichoke, and then all you need to do is put it in the microwave. Put it in for about 7 minutes, and that's going to be the first side. And then we're going to flip it over, and these little guys are ready to be turned over. So we just flip them over like this, and we put them in for another 7 minutes, and then they'll be ready. Well, the artichoke's out of the microwave and it is ready to be tasted. Now this dish is great, hot or cold. As long as you got the artichoke, it's been cooked for about 14 minutes. If you do two, you might want to put it in for 20 minutes. And then these leaves should just peel right off. Now be careful because they're still hot if they just came out of the microwave. And then you dip it in our Chipotle sauce. And this is gastronomic nirvana. I mean, what a perfect marriage between green and delicious and spicy and earthy and smoky flavors. The combination is terrific. And you know, May 5th is not only National Chipotle Pepper Day, it's also Cinco de Mayo, And we have a little bit of lime left over from our dish. Maybe what we need to do is celebrate Cinco de Mayo with a little bit of tequila. This one is a great one, and it doesn't really need the lime. You can just drink this all by itself. And think about all the great things we have in this country thanks to Mexico. So for Nippers.com, this is Arthur von Wiesenberger. Olé.